Hello everyone, my name is Samar Koduru and along with my team, we will explain about our web application which is a number sorter. Simply put, its functionality is to sort the given number inputs into ascending order format. The specialty of this number sorter is it can sort any range of numbers, be it negative numbers, positive numbers or any decimal numbers. Passing over to Ruchita to explain the HTML part of code.
Hello everyone, I am Ruchita. Now I'm going to explain the first part of HTML, that is hypertext markup language. Let's see here. Doc type HTML, HTML head style. This is the structure of HTML. Here we mention data name equals to viewport, content equals to width device width, initial scale one. Here we mention this. Next the title. We mention sorting. Next heading, sorting technique. H1 text alignment center. Here, as sorting technique, so we align this into the center. And next one is 23 into. This we align to the right side of our code. Next, div class equals to container. Here we use a class attribute in order to connect HTML and CSS. Container means it is like a background container like that. Next, we mentioned another class attribute with div class equals to calculator. Div class equals to display also. Input type equals to text, ID equals to numbers, name equals to display. Here we gave unique ID for the numbers and for the display. In the next part of our code, here we gave 4 buttons. First button is the button is for AC. That means AC stands for all clear. This button is for clearing the input field. The on-click button will reset the input. Display dot value is used to display number when clicked. Let's see the code here. Input type equals to button, value equals to AC, on-click equals to display dot value. Moving on to the next button, that is button for D. D stands for delete last character. The on-click action, here let's see the logic here. Input type equals to button, value equals to D, on-click equals to display dot value equals to display dot value to string slice 0 comma minus 1. Here we mention slicing means it removes the last character from it. The next button is button for adding a comma. Let's see the code here. Input type equals to button, value, we mention comma, class equals to comma. We used class attribute so that we can connect HTML and CSS. On click equals to display dot value. This button adds a comma to the input. The on click action adds a comma to the current input value. Next one is button for sorting. Let's see the code here. Input type equals to button, value equals to sort, class equals to sort. Again, we use the sort at sorting. For the sorting, we use the class attribute. On click equals to sort numbers. This button sort the numbers entered by the user. Sorting can be done either in ascending order or descending order. When clicked here, we have, as we observed that we use it here sort numbers function. This function is a default function. This function is called the sort to input values in ascending or descending order. Now I will hand over my presentation to Sriram.
Now first division tag result. It adds display result box to the web page, and the next division, next to 2 divisions adds numbers from 0 to 9 to the web page. first type of every number type button will add to the web page. Value 0 for first button. The value will be 0 of the first button. On click the button, the display dot value. This value will be added to the display box. 0 plus equal to, use it to concatenate already a number. If any number given, that plus equal to will concat 0. Next, after this all numbers will the same code. Next, we will close the form. The script source sorting.js. This line specifies this HTML code linked with sorting.js file. Next, Navin will continue. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Navin. Today we are going to discuss the code required for sorting by using CSS. Firstly, CSS defines as cascading style sheets. It defines how elements are displayed and defines how an HTML document is displayed. The concept included in a sorting calculator is selector, styling properties, grid layout, and responsive design. Moving on to the code, a class input container is given as displayed on the code, and we have to give the alignments for the containers such as width, height, and display. And moving on to, we have to define another class as calculator and give the same inputs such as width, height, and the radius of the border, and the background and font size color. And next, we have to give another class result in which the result should be printed, and the size of the box or the outline and the button size of the result box. And moving on to home display, in this we have to it is a class containing display where we can give the elements to be displayed, and the margin is required for it. And next, moving on to the next class, display input. In this, we give text alignment, and we will give the input to the system, such as we'll give certain numbers. And then moving to next class from input.sort. In this, we will give we will get the required sorted data which we have given as input, and we will give the input size, width size of the data. And next, moving to next class, input.comma. In this, we will separate the elements by using comma. Thank you. Next, my teammate Amar will continue.
Hey, welcome back. And now I am going to explain about JavaScript code. JavaScript is the main logic of the code. So the logic here is for sorting. As explained before, the sorting when on the sort button, when we click on it, after the on click, the function will come over here and the JavaScript code will be implemented, which is the value which we input there is taken as numbers, the ID is numbers, and later the input is split by the definition of comma, and later the sort function, the sort method, which is unique to JavaScript, is used. And this sort method will sort the given input values and given output value again separated with the commas. Since we use the split for commas, we also use the join comma. To simply explain it, we will show the program. As you can see, it is sorting all the given input value based on the commas. Like if we don't give any comma between the numbers, like suppose we give two, it won't sort. It will just give the input. It will display the input value over here in the output, which is the result box. Now coming to the code, as I said before, this sorter can sort the negative values, the positive values, and also the decimal values. To prove that, let's make a change to the code. Let's give a negative value over here. And now coming to this, we will define the class as, no, actually there is no need of class. So we will directly give on click, and the display value will be minus. Now let's save this. And when we run this, we see that there's a negative value over here. I also said that we can use both keyboard and mouse when we are inputting the data. Like I can give from directly from my keyboard and sort it out. Or else I can use my entire screen, I mean my entire mouse and use 27. Oh shit. That's a mistake, sorry. The increment operator is necessary when we are using the on click. Let's do it again. As you can see, the decimals, I mean, the integer values are all sorted. And now if we want to, we can give an decimal 2. It works on all the values. So the delete functionality will delete the last element, and the all clear functionality will remove all the sorting. And when there is no sort, when we use sort, it will give the 0 value. That's how the sorting will work. And the sorter functionality is simple and it's plain so that it's easy to use by anyone. Thank you.